organize. I'm not organization specific. I don't care. You fucking build it. I will be there. I will be by your side. I'm so agnostic that I literally work with the Democratic Party if that is the necessity. I'll work with anybody. Socialists of America, okay? They are the biggest tent left party in the United States. Okay? They are. Their membership ranges from fucking Maoist third worldists all the way to social democrats and even liberals, okay? Just like anti-racist liberals. Obviously, these are the two extreme sides of the DSA. They do not make the bulk of the party membership, but it does have a space and a different caucus for whatever seasoning of leftists you are. Okay? And the liberals are even a smaller constituency within the organization than Maoists are. So obviously it's not representative of any sort of like real momentum within the party. The only organized leftist movement with any influence in American politics as of today, to be honest, and the best hope for overtaking the Democratic Party if we are to reform it. Yeah. Yeah, it's they're leftists. And I don't shit on PSL either. I like PSL, Party for Socialism and Liberation. I like the DSA. Like I said, I am agnostic. I don't care. I still try to advocate for entryism to the best of my ability. But if the party were to fail, if the Democrats were to fail, we need organizations like this to rebuild it from the ashes. The DSA doesn't just do electoralism. They certainly do it more than the PSL does. The PSL doesn't do much electoralism, but they're great in terms of mobilizing. They're great in terms of organizing. They're great in terms of community defense. PSL is. DSA does that as well, but they also do a lot more organizing on the election side. People who are asking me about ACP, I don't have any opinions on the ACP. Please stop. Okay? Asking me about the ACP at this stage is like asking me about the fucking work-free subreddit. Like, RevComs do more infiltration of existing movements than the ACP does. There are a lot of fucking organizations out there. This is revisionist, yes.
No matter what, if you joined this organization back when I first truly learned of it in 2017, knocking on doors for Khadr al-Yatim in Bay Ridge, or if you're joining it today, it's yours. Because this is an organization that is committed to the dignity of working class people. And I'm asked in almost every interview, what does it mean? What does it mean that you're a democratic socialist? And the expectation is that I'll be like, oh, what? No. It means that you believe in dignity for all people. It means that you believe in the extension of democracy from the ballot box to the rest of our society. It means that you believe that no person should be priced out of that which is necessary for them to live their life in this city. And you know how I know that it's working? Is it used to be enough that the President of the United States would say that he's a socialist. But now he calls me a communist. Because the socialism just isn't hitting the way it used to. So we are, by last count, 8 members away. 8 members away. And so what I will ask you in the good old-fashioned organizational peer pressure We need to find those 8 members. So who would be willing? Can we find at least one person to put their hand up who will join DSA today? We have one over here. We have one over here. We have one over here. We have 4. We have 5. We have 6. We have 7. We have 8. We have 9. We have 10. We have 11. We have 12. We have 13. 14. 15. 15. 15 people. And what I have to ask you is to remember that it's not good enough to raise that hand, you gotta sign up. You can't just get the adrenaline from this one moment. Magdalena is gonna find you. She always does. But truly, it is a joy to be here. And it is a joy to have built this with all of you. And, you know, I, like many of you, have anxiety. And one of the things that has always helped me in dealing with that anxiety about the world is working through it. Is going out and canvassing and organizing. And it is this organization that taught me the dignity we can win through that work. And I thank so many here who guided me for so many years. The names that you know and the ones that you don't. The electeds that you love and that we all must keep in their seats. And the incredible staff who make sure the work that we can actually do connects with working class people. And the organizers who take the time out of their lives each and every day to build it. It's a joy to be alongside you. It's a joy to have built this campaign. And it's going to continue to be a joy to win the city that we all deserve. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was great. There are a million Zorons out there, okay? It's not just Zoran. There are people in this community that could be the next Zoran. So don't get caught up in his like individual style and his charisma. That would be falling into the same trap that the Democrats are falling into. The assumption that it's just because he's like uniquely charismatic that he's able to do this. He is literally a brown Muslim socialist. Okay? He is a brown Muslim socialist. He already has numerous hurdles that he has climbed above to get to the place that he got to. Okay? You don't have to be a guy that comes from this background. All you need to do is believe in your message and stay the course and keep pushing. Keep bringing the conversation back to the issues that matter. That a better future is possible, that you can uplift the working class, that you can actually push for policies that are incredibly, incredibly popular. And if you can't be that person, you can also go out and door knock for that person. You can go out and organize for that person. Anyway, here's what Representative Hakeem Jeffries is focused on, even though his brother Hassan Kwame Jeffries is pro-Zoran in the Zoran camp. His brother Hakeem, on the other hand, has some different opinions. Jeffries will meet this week with Zoran Mamdani, the Democratic nominee for New York City mayor. Jeffries hasn't endorsed Mamdani yet. Mamdani's past use of the phrase globalize the intifada will be a part of our discussion, Jeffries said, adding that Mamdani needs to reassure the Jewish community and others that he's going to stand up for their safety and security. Hey, Jeffries, when did Mamdani say this? Do you have any evidence? Because what he actually said in that interview was true and not particularly objectionable. People use the phrase to mean different things, and he's not sure about language policing. Nobody ever shared the clip when they're trying to smear him, and they fully deluded themselves. Also, what's incredibly frustrating about this is, even if he said globalize the intifada, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? That's what's so frustrating about this, is that they are able to sidestep the fake issue that they've created around even the statement globalize the intifada, okay, by hyper focusing on whether he said it or whether he didn't say it. He didn't say it. But who gives a fuck? If only all of the Jewish and Christian and Muslim queer English majors on college campuses were saying globalize the uprising instead of saying globalize the intifada, then maybe we could find another thing that people could like posture about and lose their minds over. First we lost Grok, then we lost Elmo, now we lost Olivia Rodrigo. 40 million followers on Instagram and posted this today. Rough week for the Jews/Zionists. We survived slavery in Egypt. We survived the Holocaust. Not sure we can survive this. Not sure we can survive Olivia Rodrigo describing the heartbreak that she feels witnessing the devastation that's being inflicted upon innocent people in Palestine. Mothers, fathers, and children in Gaza are starving, dehydrated, and being denied basic access to medical care and humanitarian aid. There's no child in Israel, Palestine, or anywhere in the world who deserves to suffer through what we're seeing these children have to endure. It is horrific and completely unacceptable. To give up on them is to give up on our shared humanity. I've made a donation to UNICEF to help support the victims of this horrifying situation and encourage you to do the same if you have the means. How will we survive? How will Jews survive this? Bro, why are you associating Judaism with like devastation upon why are you associating Jewish people all around the world with doing a live streamed Holocaust? Like, it is so fucking crazy to me. No, this guy isn't being sarcastic. Okay? This guy is not being sarcastic. This other guy making fun of him is. First we lost Grok, then we lost Elmo, now we lost Olivia Rodrigo. Israel's killed an average of 27 Palestinian children a day for the past 647 days. Why the fuck would any reasonable person...
We also know that this fight is not done. We are going to see even more money thrown at us. We are going to see a last gasp opposition to what this campaign represents. And we are going to see that over the next many months. And so while we should celebrate this moment, we should also know that it will require another fight from us once again. But we also know that the job doesn't end on election day either. Because to be a good leftist means to know struggle as your friend. And to be a DSA member means to know that electoralism doesn't represent the entirety of the organization. It is our responsibility to build power everywhere. And so while we must win this election, we must also ensure that the left continues to build power. Because there are so many incredible things that a mayor can do, and there are even more things that the people of this city can do. And so I ask you also to join this organization and to remember that this is...
What is the DSA? Democratic... It's not. No, it's not. It's not my...
This is your victory. Because when I look out on this crowd, I see people who gave me a Zoom call when I had to convince them to believe in this, who sat down for dinner with me when it seemed an idea that was too far, and who knocked on door after door after door, and knocked on those doors far before this was considered as something that was possible, who knocked on those doors in December, in January, in February, who led those same canvases, who mapped out the data, who made the entire infrastructure of this campaign possible. It is your victory.
Guys, yes, I saw Michael Blake wants to hang out with me. Oh my God. 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 This has literally less likes than the number of people in this chat that has informed me. Okay? I saw. Okay? Calm the fuck down. Jesus Christ. There are literally more people in this chat that have sent this tweet to me in the fucking chat than there are people who have liked it on Twitter. How is this even possible? How? How is this possible? So what am I supposed to make of this? That you're seeing the tweet, you're not even liking it, but you're just immediately rushing over here to inform me. Is that what it is? I know.
And it's important because electoral politics often simplifies any achievement as it is if it is that of the candidate. But it is actually that of the movement. To have had a team of more than 50,000 volunteers. Those are more volunteers than people told us we could get in votes. It sounds like a punchline now, but let me tell you. And what those volunteers represent is the possibility of a new kind of politics. A politics where we win the world that we know we deserve. We do not wait for it. One of those Twitter accounts that we all know says DSA should. Tweets out things that DSA should do this, DSA should do that. And I think one of the many beautiful things about this organization is if you want to do it, you can just start doing it yourself. You get the requisite buy-in and the endorsements. But it starts with you. It starts with you. And I do want to take this moment for us to soak in what we've accomplished. We have gone from a place where we were polling at less than 1% to becoming the Democratic nominee with the most votes of any nominee in New York City primary. We have gone from being 10 points down with just a few days to go to winning a race with more than 12%. And we have gone from having 3 pre-written speeches, the best of which was, things look good, but we should wait, to getting a phone call from Andrew Cuomo and realizing we have to rewrite this speech. And we should celebrate this because you have done the impossible. You have willed it into existence. And you have done it especially in moments where others told you to wait.
Love Zoran, but DSA is a lib org. Okay. Well, you and the boys over at whatever revolutionary vanguardist party that you've cultivated will eventually fucking make a dent in American politics. And I'll be there right by your side. I'm not lying to you when I say this. I'm agnostic, okay? I am not